Well, hello, ladies and gents. Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com, and welcome to week four of the building series with the vlog updates here. So, week 4, what updates do we have? Let's talk a little bit about nutrition. So, as I kind of alluded to in the last video, I'm going to be operating on the lower end of that 3,500 to 5,500 calorie window, which is exactly what I did this past week. I was typically, let's just dive into my Chronometer app here. So here is my Chronometer app, and this gap is obviously when I did that 80-hour fast. So that's what we have here. And then you can see, let's go here to the actual start of the week, more or less. So we had, I wish this broke it down in total calories. But you can kind of see that it's obviously had a bit more calories on Saturday. But then, as you can see, overall, that stretch of time has trended a little bit lower than the weeks preceding it. And my weight has slowly trended down a little bit as a result. Let's actually just go to the diary here, and we will plug in Monday the 29th, just to kind of see what some of my macros were like. So 3,900 calories here, 3,400. 3,300, and I'm in May here, that's not what I'm wanting. 3,300, 3,500, 3,600. Saturday was a little bit higher at 5,200, and then Sunday was 3,800. So pretty much just beneath 4,000 calories on average for the most part there. Total energy intake has been right around just shy of 4,000 calories. Protein, I've been around, 200 to 267, I guess, was the higher day. Carbs are typically between 20 and 40 total carbs, and fat is typically 250 plus. Is kind of what I've been averaging there. And then, like I said, my weight has been trending down slightly. I did an Inbody this morning, and that has me at a increasing skeletal muscle mass and a decreasing percent body fat. According to my Inbody today, I was at 15.9%. So the peak of it was 17.6, then 17.4, then 16.8, then 15.9. So I'm definitely on a downward trend in body fat. My weight has dropped a little, like I said, but not much. I think today I woke up at 189. So I've been kind of operating between 188 and 192. But I've been operating, like I said, on the lower end of that caloric window of 3,500 to 5,500 calories, apart from that Saturday, which was a higher day. So still at a pretty significant intake overall. I mean, 3,500 calories is nothing to scoff at from an intake standpoint, but my lifts have all been going great. Let's just pull up some of my training metrics here. So this was today's workout, for instance, just to kind of give you an idea, a visual as to how I'm structuring these full body lifts. So I started out with some alternating dumbbell front raises, did 4 sets of that. And I'm also doing abdominal work and calf raises when I'm doing this first, shoulder mobility movement. Then I transitioned to bench press, did several sets of that. I've been kind of operating at a 10 rep range on the sets, and then increasing that until I'm trying to ideally get 10 reps on that last set as well. And then once I hit 10 reps, then I'll basically increase the starting weight from the get-go. And then, preacher curls, superset that with the preacher curls. And then, let's see here, wide grip lat pull down, superset that with overhead rope tricep extensions. Then I finish with squats. And I'm operating at a 6 rep range on the squats right now, going up to a heavy 335 for 7 reps. And then I'm just going to, next week, tackle that at 7 reps and then try to get 8 on that last one. And then 8 reps, trying to get 9 on that last one, and basically work that up until I'm getting 10 reps on that as well. So that's pretty much how I've structured that progressive overload principle there. I've also thrown in a little bit of trail running, so kind of the only other new addition to the training protocol. I have maintained my weekly stairmaster session. I'm sticking with level 15 at 25 minutes once a week, but in an attempt to just simply get outside more and just focus on overall health, I have incorporated a run in a technical setting, kind of like a trail run with quite a bit of rock and debris, which I find much more enjoyable to run in than just a paved surface. So I've been running once a week typically out in the trails. I think it was pouring down the other day, raining when I was running, but I enjoyed that type of technical trail, especially with the obstacle of rain looming. But I've been doing about a mile to a mile and a half on those trail runs, and I'm doing that again just simply to mix up the type of movement I am doing and just focus on overall health, cardiovascular function, and just make sure I'm good. I do not want to run so much so that it starts to hinder my performance with weight training, because weight training is by all means the priority right now. Progressive overload there, building lean tissue, and just operating with that as the priority. I am probably going to invest in a belt squat machine at some point in the not too distant future, probably within the month or two. And I'm going to incorporate that into my training as well, because I feel like that will open up several different opportunities for just increased range of motion and just different movements that I think my body will respond well to. Plus, you can do a lot of heavy loads with the rope, with the belt squat, without risking injury to the spine or just overloading the muscles in an inefficient or somewhat dangerous manner. So I'm excited about having access to that. But all in all, the way my body has responded in operating at the lower end of this caloric window has been good. I will probably stay on the lower end of this window until things start to stabilize, and then I will start ramping that intake back up. I feel very good about the overall composition I'm at now. I've got a little bit of extra body fat for sure, but I don't think that it's so much so that it's hindering my performance elsewhere. It's not hindering my performance with the weight training. I've got a little bit of energy surplus stored where I can tap into if need be, but I feel pretty good about all things considered. Chip will throw some images of today's photo shoot up on the screen right now, and you can see that obviously I'm not as lean as I was during my competition phase, but I still have visible abs and muscle separation now, full blown into the building phase, and I can totally live with this physique. I'm at peace with it. I would like to get a little bit leaner. I think, kind of operating between that 12 and 15, 16% body fat is probably the ideal window to be operating at in the building phase, and I'm on the higher end of that, so I wouldn't mind being a little bit leaner, but I don't want to really drop below 3,500 calories, because that would defeat the purpose of this building phase. So I'm kind of just wanting to see how my body stabilizes at that 3,500 calorie mark to begin with, and then I'll start increasing from there. So that's pretty much what we're looking like as far as the foods go. As far as foods go, I was pretty much eating ground beef and ground lamb throughout the majority of last week, or throughout the majority of this week rather, and that all felt great. My body responds perfectly fine to that. Ground beef, ground lamb with eggs. I've got chicken, so having fresh pastured chicken, free-range chicken is nice, so chicken eggs there. I also had a little bit of chicken, like actual meat chicken during the weekend. That was nice. But this week I'm going to be doing some traveling. This coming week I'm going to be doing some traveling, so I may be doing some easier to grab and go meals like canned sardines or something like that in that regard. But the ground beef, ground lamb, eggs, and a Keto Brick a day is just my baseline foundational nutrition that is pretty hard to improve upon. So that's my go-to source of nutrition there. Training's good, composition's good, nutrition's good, relationship with food is good. I am hungry. Like, it's crazy how much food I could eat if I just let myself eat ad libitum. I'm definitely a little bit hungrier at this lower end of the intake, but it is what it is there. I know that I'm taking in ample nutrition to fuel my endeavors, so I'm not really worried about undernourishment there. So I feel pretty good about everything. I'm excited about it, and we are 4 weeks into this building phase. So we will see you next week for week 5.